I am bearish. I am bearish. And I know a lot of people out there are bullish, but in this video, I'm going to show you why I'm short from these levels here on BTC. I'm sticking to my plan. I'm going to show you how this is going to play out. We're going to look at a couple reasons why I think more downside. We're coming to sweep this liquidity one more time. I'm going to show you the general structure, a couple reasons why I think that. All right. This is Elliott wave theory, guys. This is how I trade. This is what has actually shifted me into being a profitable trader. If you want to learn Elliott, there's a free boot camp right here in the free Discord. It's pinned in the first comment down below. 3-hour long boot camp. Pinned in the first comment. Take the boot camp, learn Elliott wave theory, and get a good overview of how I trade. Let's get right into it. Okay, now, if you've watched my previous videos, overall, nothing's really changed. We are going to examine a smaller time frame here as well. This stuff happens quick though, so by the time you watch this video, we'll see what happens. But overall, looking at this down move here, I am looking at this being the start of a larger correction. Why am I looking at that being the start of a larger correction for more downside over here? Well, I would have loved for this to be a finished correction right here, and then we come for more downside, but this leg right here just didn't hit deep enough, guys. It did not hit deep enough. Overall, as I zoom out here on BTC, I am looking for the general shape being a corrective shape down in here to this pocket, anywhere from 75, 85K, somewhere in here. It looks beautiful to me, and then we can come up and attack all-time high again. As we stand, or where we stand right now, that is not the correction right there. It just has not hit any fib targets at all. Now, another way to look at this bullishly, which I did go over in my previous videos, is we could have had a correction down, correction up, an impulse down. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that could be our finished correction right there. And now we are going to the upside. But my issue with that is this wave 4 is just way too big and unproportional. I'm not saying it can't be true, but chances are, you know, you had your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. That's your impulse. This is a different correction. This isn't part of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you just kind of get an eye for this stuff as you develop your Elliott wave knowledge, your Elliott wave trading. You kind of get a feel for how things look. So as of right now, how I'm viewing this is a very extended consolidation period correcting this initial move down, and I don't think we're finished yet. I honestly don't even think we're close to being finished. I see a correction up. I see an initial wave down, and I want to see this develop into a corrective shape to the downside. Let's bait everyone in. Let's come down, take these lows out. Again, let's bait everyone in, and then we can impulse up to finish this flat correction. I'm going to draw on the A, B, C. Right there, we can come up to like 103, come up in these fair value gaps, retrace this quite nicely, and then we can put in our wave to 75, 85K. We can get this corrective structure, and then we can go for all-time high again. All right, that's a little bit in the future, but more immediately, yes, I am looking at another downside move to take this liquidity out. When this happens, if this happens, I will laugh at you. If it doesn't happen, you can laugh at me. This is trading, guys. So I'm short. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Now, I'm just going to pull a fib on this corrective move right here. And, you know, the 1-to-1 honestly looks very nice to me. It's coming in right here at about 90K, somewhere around 90K. And if we take a look at the heat maps, I wish this one, yes. If you just look at the heat maps at a glance, guys, you can see it's not far-fetched. There is definitely more liquidity weighing to the downside. And especially looking at this one over here, definitely more to the downside. So it's a very plausible thing. You know, looking at all heat maps, even the coin glass heat map as well, same thing. But I always say this when we look at the heat maps, take it with a grain of salt. This is definitely not the end all be all when you're trading. It only shows liquidation. It's only liquidation heat maps. So there's definitely different forms of liquidity, and it doesn't have to follow those heat maps. It's just something else to take into consideration. Looking at indicators, we do have everything kind of hurling over here. And, you know, 4-hour down is kind of overbought. And, you know, 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour, there's a world in which we can heal over and really, really get oversold on these time frames. Come down and grab that liquidity. And then have enough to kind of really rock it up and look bullish, and then we can complete our correction. I mean, guys, you know, if this whole structure, if all legs of these play out, beautiful. I take it one trade at a time. It's just good to know the general structure of everything. Now we're gonna go smaller time frame and look, you know, on the 5 minute, 10 minutes, see what's going on here. I do see something kind of panning out. Before we do that, make sure to check out the premium Discord, guys. I post all my trades in there. We're back on live streams, back from the holidays and whatever, back to the market being open every day this week. So we're gonna be grinding. 2025 New Year's special. You need to be a premium member by January 10th, and you will get $20 off for life on your membership. You need to be a member by January 10th. Now is the time to do it, and you will be a member, $20 off for life. All right? And then also Blowfin and BitUnix is what we do trade on. This is where I put all my trades on. I use two exchanges, Blowfin, BitUnix. They are both no KYC. They are the best exchanges out right now. Pinned in the first comment down below are the links that will hook you up with initial deposit bonuses. And BitUnix, I have 15% off fees as well as the 20% initial deposit bonus. I hook you guys up with the best bonuses. I annoy these exchanges to make sure I get you the best bonuses. So click the links down below and capitalize on that if you are looking to trade this shit or switch exchanges. These are the two best no KYC exchanges out right now. I promise you that. All right, let's go smaller time frame. 10 minute. All right. Two things. Overall, remember, I'm looking at this being a corrective shape, correcting this leg down. When this finishes up, a big hit to the downside to 90K. All right. Now, is this finished? Is this finished right here? There's a good possibility that it is. Right now, this does look very corrective to the downside. You would expect some type of impulse to the upside. My invalidation of all of this is right here at a break of this high at around 100K. At around 100K, that is my invalidation of the overall flat correction. There's other variations, there's other counts. This is my primary count upon which I am trading, and this would invalidate it. So we can hit up to the upside again. I just don't want to see this high taken out at 100K. There's definitely some liquidity up here, slightly over 99K. So be aware of that. But if this second high holds right now more immediately and we start hitting to the downside, there's a good chance, guys, that we have put in an impulsive 1, correction 2. Impulsive 1, correction 2 of a more minor degree. That's a 1-2, 1-2. And if this high holds, we'd be looking for a big impulsive move to the downside after that 1-2, 1-2. Hit it with a 3, 4, 5, and then another 4, 5 on a more major degree. And that's our impulsive leg to the downside that I am looking for to come snag this liquidity. It's on the charts, guys. Now, if this high decides to break, I would be looking to still hold this high, and then we can start our push down. All right, then we can start our push down. But if this high right here holds, that to me is ultra bearish, and I will really be looking for this level, like I already am, to get tapped. We will see what happens. I'm gonna keep an. Well, I mean, we should be able to find out beginning of the week. You know, if we break through here or not. Ethereum's chart looks like it needs another little push to the upside, But for Ethereum even, I can see, you know, this right here being a triangle, this right here being a correction, and then come down for a flat right here. So that's our entire correction of this initial leg up. And then Ethereum can then impulse to the upside here, putting in its corrective shape when BTC you know, comes down, takes the liquidity out, and then impulses to the upside and takes this. So this would be the move for BTC, taking out these local lows. Ethereum would come down, take out this volume area, and then hit to the upside, and BTC hits to the upside. That's kind of what I see shaking out, guys. Time will tell. We'll keep you updated this week. Subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates. Check out the Discord. Check out Blowfin and BitUnix. I love each and every one of you. Trade safe. Peace.